Thanks so much, Shane. Well, as mentioned, the nation's leader traveling to Grand Bahama once news broke of the minister's condition. Prime Minister Philip Davis, along with the Minister of Education, the Honourable Glenys Hannah Martin, Minister of State in the DRA and the Office of the Prime Minister, among other dignitaries, first paying their respect at the Rand Memorial Hospital and then converged at the PLP headquarters. The nation's leader commended Wilchcombe for his unwavering loyalty to the party and to nation building. Raven Davis has more in this report.
Yes, Ramiko, a somber atmosphere enveloping here at the PLP headquarters earlier today. And as you know, it is right here where the late Honorable Obie Wilchcombe gave his final public speech during a women's branch meeting just Sunday evening. Now, the nation's leader, accompanied by esteemed dignitaries, also gathering here to share their reflections and express condolences on the untimely passing of Obie Wilchcombe. This gathering marking a poignant moment in history, PM Davis characterizing Wilchcombe's passing as tragic. In his remarks, he highlights Wilchcombe's steadfast loyalty to the party while also underscoring his invaluable contributions to nation building.
His contribution to the development of this country is exemplary. Pirates of the Caribbean 1 and 2, they're all made right here, all at the instance of Obie Wilchcombe. In tourism, our brand of being a tourist, sports tourism, he's the one that started, and we are still riding on that to this day. And we are hosting international world-class events as a result of his efforts. And yes, we have 8 million tourists coming in today, but again, it started with the foundation laid by him.
The news of Wilchcombe's passing sending ripples of emotion throughout the country as the former cabinet minister in the preceding days maintained a prominent public presence.
I'm told that last night in this very place, Obie addressed the women's branch, and that everyone was that speech was passionate. I was happy that he's able to speak to the women's branch, identify what's going on, because his work will be continued.
Members of the Progressive Liberal Party bearing an enormous burden of grief as Clara Bell, wife of the Minister of Housing, the Honourable Keith Bell, lost her battle with cancer on Sunday. PM Davis saying with sadness that death is inevitable, but the human soul indestructible.
None of us here will ever outlive life. But as Christians, we know that death is not the end. Right? As Christians, we know that that's only a passageway to a greater and larger life. And of course, we need to live right to ensure, to be able to hear those final words, well done, thou good and faithful servant.
And while the nation grieves the passing of a man who poured his soul into others and every endeavor, the Prime Minister urges all to hold dear the moments of joy.
Let's think about how he encouraged us. Let's think about what he would have done to make our lives better. And let us always remember that he is absent now from his body. And we're praying for his soul to be with the Lord.
And as you can see, party supporters have already began gathering here. The nation's leader also ordering all national flags to be flown at half-staff today. Reporting live from the PLP headquarters for the Bahamas tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Raven Davis. Back to you at the desk.